Now, Azimio leader Raila Odinga says the Kenya Kwanza administration's rating in its first year is a D-, owing to what he says is its failure to implement the ambitious campaign promises. Odinga warning the government of untold consequences and saying that this time the opposition will not call for mass demonstrations. He added that their signature collection drive to oust President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua from office had received overwhelming support with 10 million signatures. Chamitai Goin reports.
Decrying Kenya Kwanza's failure to implement its campaign promises, including lowering the cost of living, which is rising by the day, Azimio leader Raila Odinga termed President William Ruto's 1 year in office as disastrous for Kenyans.
Our scorecard for this regime is 30%. That is D-.
And to counter what he termed as the administration's failure and keeping his cards close to his chest, Odinga said they would soon make good the threat to oust President Ruto and his deputy from office, revealing that their Tumechoka signature collection drive had received overwhelming support.
Sanya imeshafika milioni 10 na zaidi. Sasa imetosha gari. Na tunajua yale kile ambayo tutafanya na hiyo sahihi. Mara hii haitakuwa ati sisi tunaambia wananchi warudi kwa barabara. Hapana. Wananchi wakirudi watarudi kwa mambo mengine tofauti kabisa. Sitaki kusema wakati huu. Manake nitakuwa mimi nimetoa maneno mapema. Watch this space.
In what was described as state capture, the Azimio coalition accused the Kenya Kwanza administration of coercing independent institutions to sing to their tune, saying the police, judiciary, parliament, among others, were operating under the whims of the executive.
Our take is that on all aspects of Article 10 of the Constitution, the Kenya Kwanza government has performed below par.
Bwana Atuli hayuko mapema yote. Shenzi sana. Hii ndi wakati ambayo ingekuwa kotu wangekuwa kwenye mstari wa mbele ikiongea ikitetea wafanyikazi gharama ya maisha ikipanda. Lakini sasa yule shirika ambayo ni waajiri ndio inaongea inalia kwa niaba ya wafanyikazi. Kuna kitu mbaya zaidi ambayo inafanyika hapa. State capture.
Listing food and fuel as the key drivers of inflation, the Azimio Economic Council, though acknowledging that there was a global recession that had also affected many sectors, told the fifth administration to wake up and smell the coffee.
The regime will say, but this is a global problem. Well, the work of management is not to explain problems, it's to solve problems. The point of having a government is not so that they can explain to the citizen what the problem is. The point is for government to be able to solve those problems.
They had promised that, in fact, NHIF would be free by December of 2022. That is a promise on record. We have seen them dancing around the issue, cutting it up into different funds that really don't make sense. And all we are saying is NHIF requires just a little structuring, and it was working perfectly.
Cost of living is worsened when the prices of goods and services go up, and at the same time, your income also goes down. How is that happening? The farmers, the prices being paid for tea, coffee, macadamia, and other products, they're actually going down. So that one is actually worsening the cost of living.
Governments that are unable to solve your economic problems, the way they deal with the political consequences of it is to become more brutal. So let us expect that we shall have much more intimidation, there will be much more abuse of rights, there will be increased police brutality, there will be more torture, and invariably many more people will die.
Tulisema punda imechoka. Leo tunasema punda imeanguka. Mzigo kubwa zaidi punda imeanguka.
According to the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition, the election and manifesto promises by President William Ruto and the entire Kenya Kwanza brigade was simply persuasive soundbites and not actual promises they intended to deliver. They say their signature collection drive is on high gear and that in due course they will communicate their next course of action. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV at the SKM Command Center, Karen, Nairobi County.